So guys, we just covered one very sad story about a friend or a homie from the same neighborhood killing another friend and homie from the same neighborhood. And we got another sad story, man, because now we got a father killing his son. And this is the type of thing that you got no words for it, man. You don't know what to say. And this, hopefully, I mean, the reason for this will come out, but this one just threw me way back. Even for Chicago, this was kind of insane. So they said that a Chicago guy, and this was on the west side. We were on the north side in the last video. We're going to the west side for this video. A guy named Leon, he was 33. Well, he is 33. He's still alive. He's the father. He had a son who was 16 named Leontaye. So almost the same name. They said that he had a concealed carry license. And he had gotten into a physical altercation with his son, who was only 16. So he's actually already had his detention hearing over at the Layton Criminal Courthouse. And that, I believe, happened yesterday afternoon. So the judge in this case is David Kelly. He ordered him detained to await trial on a charge of first-degree murder, the victim being his son. So Chicago police said that Leon got into a physical altercation with his son over in the 100 block of North Parkside at around 8:30 p.m. on Saturday. So for those people who don't know, that's on the west side. Okay, so this is actually something that occurred like several days ago. It was at night, and Leon pulled out a gun and shot the boy 8 times. And this is one of the things that just like blew my mind about this story, because shooting him 8 times, his son died at the scene. So he had fled, and police had contacted him by phone and arranged for his peaceful surrender about an hour later. So he did turn himself into police. The police recovered a loaded 9mm handgun from him, as being reported by CWB Chicago. Shout out them. And prosecutors said that preliminary tests indicate that it did eject the shell casings that were found at the murder scene. So he had the gun. The gun he turned into police was apparently, according to their preliminary tests, the same gun that was used over there on his son. So with the details that we have so far, we can't really put together too much of a picture about what exactly the physical altercation was about. But that is something that may come out if there's a trial. I don't know, there may be a plea deal offered to him. I'm not sure. But this is his son. I'm going to put up the pictures of his son. Okay, his son is not an extraordinarily big, strong-looking 16-year-old. I mean, he's not. Maybe these are pictures that were taken from when he was younger, like 13, but I don't think so. I think in these pictures, he looks like he's about 16. So I'm assuming these pictures are pretty current. And he does not look like, you know, the Hulk. I mean, he's not like a swole 16-year-old. There's a few of them that I've seen, you know, kids that play football and stuff like that, but he doesn't look like one of them. Now, Leon, I don't have a full, you know, it's only like showing his head and shoulders. I don't know how big he is, but 33 and 16, okay, this is a situation that, you know, similar situation to what happened with Baby and Ken, except there it was different, because Ken was way bigger than Baby. You know, Ken was a tall dude. For those of you guys who, you know, had never seen Ken in person, I'm talking about Ken Ben from Loke City, who just, you know, recently got killed, allegedly by Baby from Loke City, 1212 Baby. For those of you guys who didn't hear about that, I just dropped a video on it, probably the previous video of this one. But, you know, Baby is, based on his height, I guess he's probably about like 5'9", 5'10", at the tallest. I would not say that he's 6 feet, okay? Ken, if you guys haven't seen him, he's, I think, a little bit taller than me. And I'm 6'3", 6'4". Okay, so Ken was probably about 6'5", maybe 6'6". Ken was a tall dude. And typically, the arms, you know, become longer in proportion to the height of the person. There's some exceptions to that. Some people have, you know, extraordinarily short arms, but in general, taller people have longer arms, which obviously gives them a huge advantage in a fist fight. So, you know, a person who's smaller versus a person who's got these long arms, you know, there may be some reason that they could give as far as a self-defense argument that, I was going to lose. I was going to, get killed, physically beaten to death or whatever. So I had to pull out a gun and shoot him. I have not heard that that was the case with Ken and Baby. But at any rate, they gave him an ankle band for the self-defense thing. Okay, in this situation, I don't know how big Leon is, but his son doesn't look that big. So, and at 33, I mean, this is not like, a 70-year-old dad versus, a 40-year-old son, or even a 50-year-old dad versus a 30-year-old son. This is a 33. 33, you're still in your prime. I mean, and at 33, like most guys, I would say the average 33-year-old, the 16-year-old may have a speed advantage, but not that much of a speed advantage. I mean, at 33, you're still, guys are still, you look at professional athletes, most of them don't retire until, 37, 38. Okay, so 33, you should have a major power advantage over a 16-year-old. Now, again, it's possible the 16-year-old could just get in a lucky shot to, to the head and just knock you out, or, hit you in the neck or something like that, or hit you someplace where it's going to hit you in the stomach, knock your wind out. And I mean, there's an element of luck in fights, even when you're dealing with a smaller opponent. But the average 33-year-old has a significant power advantage over the average 16-year-old. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe Leon is in a wheelchair and I just can't see from the mugshot. But yeah, he pulled out a gun and shot him 8 times, man. So, there's a lot that needs to be explained about this situation. And hopefully that'll come out of the trial, man. But you guys can let me know what you think in the comment section, or if you've ever seen any similar situations like fathers killing sons. These kinds of situations are particularly tragic, man. And I mean, like your own, I don't have a son, but man, I can't even imagine. Rest in peace to his son. Like I said, I'll wait to, draw more conclusions about what happened until more of the details on this come out of trial. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man. It's your boy, Chicago News. I'm out.